Yo, what is going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have week number 6 of the UBL, and we're taking on Hannonz. And this is the team that I'm bringing. This is the team that he's bringing. I pretty much nailed it. Aside from the Rapidash, I think everything else is pretty much what I expected. Scyther, obviously a huge threat in this format. Absolutely busted Pokemon, should not be allowed. It's way too good. Kadabra is also very, very hard for me to deal with because I don't have a dark type, so psychic types keep on being a problem. That's why we have the debut of Zork, though. Zork is Spadef, and he can definitely take a couple of hits. Happy to not see the Galarian Stunfisk, because that was going to be a little bit of a problem. My switch-ins to Hitmonchan aren't the best because we are offensive Garbodor, so really not the best, but I think I can make do with it. I kind of want to lead off with Drampa because it just puts a hole into his team like straight away, and as long as he doesn't lead off with Hitmonchan, everything else should be fine for me to deal with, I'm pretty sure. I could lead off the Regirock though, but I'm afraid he might end up predicting that. No, I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna lead off with Regirock, see if I can get this in time. I have a history of... Why am I unregistering everything? I don't need to do that. I have a history of, like, not registering things properly, and then I lead off with something I don't want to lead off with, but I think this time I got it right. We're gonna lead off with Regirock. Reason being is because since he has a Scyther, I want to get my rocks up as soon as possible, and from what I've been able to scout from all of Hannon's matches, he doesn't tend to bring heavy-duty boots on Scyther, so if I can get rocks up straight away, that's going to be absolutely huge. If he leads off with, like, Quagsire, going to be a little bit of a problem, but yeah, he does lead off with Quagsire. Fair enough, I mean, he predicted that. If I led off with Drampa, that would have been absolutely perfect, but he didn't, so it is what it is. Since the Rapidash is not here, I'm going to go into my Air Balloon Lantern, which is just going to be able to switch into this thing 100%, unless he's like Ice Punch, but there's no reason for him to go to Ice Punch right now, right? So he's either going to go Scald or Earthquake, maybe even Toxic. I guess he could go Toxic, but that still doesn't pop my balloon, so he goes for Scald. Okay, we will go ahead and absorb that. And I don't think he has a Toxic immunity on his team. He does not have such things, so I'm just going to go ahead and click Toxic. The idea with Air Balloon's Lantern was not only to be able to switch into this thing without a problem, but it was also so that Rapidash couldn't sweep me if he's like SD high horsepower. But since he didn't bring the Rapidash, Air Balloon is not nearly as important. I hit my Toxic, he misses his. I'm sorry for that. That actually does suck a huge amount. Fact is, I can't really touch the Quagsire back, so I'm just going to go ahead and click Protect. I'm going to rack up a little bit of chip damage, and we'll see where we're going from there. So he's going to switch out into his Loop, which is this thing. Okay, actually, I'm perfectly okay with Toxicking this thing as well. He may have Heal Bell, which we will check right now. But I have a plan to deal with this Lickitung. If he has Heal Belt, that's going to be a problem, though, because I'm not going to have great options at wearing this thing down. So hopefully he doesn't have Heal Belt. But him switching into it makes me feel like he does have Heal Belt. He goes for Knockoff. Pops my balloon. A little bit unfortunate, but I think in the end we'll be able to deal with it. And I think I want to Volt Switch. I kind of want to Protect, but if he Heal Bells, I want to be able to Volt Switch into something to put pressure on, potentially even the Regirock to get my rocks up. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and Volt Switch out into the Regirock so I can get my my rocks up. By the way, shout outs to D-Ray. So me and Hannonz have never hosted a LAN match, so we didn't know how to do it. D-Ray came in clutch, set it all up for us, and we're battling on his server. Hopefully it doesn't disconnect because I don't want to bother him anymore. So hopefully it doesn't disconnect. We'll see if he has Heal Bell. Yeah, he does have Heal Bell. Okay, this game is just got a lot harder for me to... It's just got a lot harder for me to win because my way of, like, dealing with this Lickitung was... Subtoxic Disable Haunter. Would have been able to put in the absolute finest to work, so it's a little bit unfortunate. But if he's Knockoff, is he, like, does he not have Wish Protect? I don't have any fighting coverage on my team. I don't have Knockoff. I know I should have brought Centiskorch, but I didn't. I just brought a lot of Toxic on... I have Toxic on 4 Mon, so him bringing... what do you call it? Him bringing... Heal Bell is actually a very, very, very bad thing for me. Super bad. Super, super bad thing for me. But we will try to make the best out of it. He's probably going to go ahead and click Earthquake this turn, I think. So I kind of want to... I couldn't disable his Heal Bell, which could help, potentially. But I think he's going to go for Earthquake. Let me just check, because Drampa is nearly max HP, so I think Drampa should be able to take an Earthquake relatively okay. Yeah, it does 40%. If he goes for Scald, obviously that's going to do a lot less. He may click Toxic. I'm okay with Drampa being Toxic because it's really here to, like, you know, click buttons and try to nuke stuff, so... Yeah, that Licky is going to be a problem. He goes out into Niblet. I mean... I did get Rocks Up, right? Yeah, so he is heavy duty boots for like the first time since for like the first time this season he brought heavy duty boots. Does Ice Beam Oko him? It doesn't, but nothing he can do Okos me. So I think Dragon Pulse is a perfectly reasonable play. Although I do have my Regirock here with the Rocky Helmet specifically for this thing, so that's what I'm going to do. If he clicks Knockoff, it's a little bit less than ideal though, because I would have been able to... I would like to get more than just one Rocky Helmet hit on this thing. So maybe he goes for U-turn. Yeah, he does go for U-turn. Okay. Well, we get good chip on it. 156 to 187. I have a feeling that that's just... 56. That did 17%. Yeah, he's pretty much just Jolly U-turn unboosted, so I think we're gonna be okay. He goes into Larry, which is this thing. Now, if I'm a man, I go hard into Gengar. Because I think it may actually get Throat Chop. I think Hitmonchan might actually get Throat Chop. Hitmonchan... What dark type attack do you get? Yeah, you do get Throat Chop, so I don't necessarily want to risk that. Is there any point in me clicking Hitmonchan? I don't exactly need health on Regirock, I just need it to be able to, like, chip down, so I could potentially go for Earthquake and do 25% plus the damage from the Rapid Spin. Could end up doing a decent amount of damage to this thing, because I truly don't have the greatest switches to this, so I'm just gonna bank on him going for a Rapid Spin. It goes for Bullet Punch actually, which does not a lot at all. Okay, so we're just gonna try to Earthquake this thing. Should do... yeah, it does a very decent amount of damage. I don't really want to take a Drain Punch, but I don't think I have much of an option at the moment. I could go out into Garbodor. I could definitely go out into Garbodor, but that's kind of like my win condition here, so I don't really want to do that. I just don't want him to go for Drain Punch, because if he goes for Drain Punch, based on that Bullet Punch damage, I don't think that did that much. But I kind of just don't want to take it. So yeah, I'm going to go hard into... I'm going to go into Garbodor. I think he's going to Drain Punch this turn. I think that should definitely be his play, and we'll be able to see how much speed this thing has in the end. Yeah, he does go for Drain Punch. Okay, 183 down to 135. That did 26%. I think he's like max attack Adamant. Yeah, that looks to be max attack Adamant. So if he's at 50%, I have to go for Gunk Shot to kill. So I'm just going to go ahead and click Gunk Shot. If I hit, this thing drops, and that means we keep Rocks Up. He is Boots, so it doesn't matter all that much. Oh, he's going to Power Up Punch in front of me. Please hit the Gunk Shot. Frick, I missed. If this thing has Earthquake, this could be bad, because I'm losing my win condition right here. Now he just has Rapid Spin. Fricks. He gets... oh, that's unfortunate, though. That's really annoying. If I didn't miss, then I would have been able to keep my Rocks Up. Oh well, it is what it is. Yeah, this thing does die. Okay. Hopefully I can still kill the Quagsire with Seed Bomb. Hopefully I can still catch him by surprise. Hopefully. It's nice that Hitmonchan is gone now, though, because I didn't have switch into it. This was, like, the only thing that could kind of switch into it. Missing that Gunk Shot really did cuck me. That's what sucks about Garbodor. Outside of Cross Poison, he doesn't get any other good poison type attack. And it's just, like, not worth it, I don't think. Like, Gunk Shot's so much stronger than Cross Poison to a point where I don't even think it's, worth, the damage drop off, like, going for the accuracy over it. I need to check if he goes for SD right now, Scyther. If Scyther goes for Swords Dance and he happens to have Brick Break, +2 Brick Break does not kill me. Okay, I'm gonna go hard into Regirock then. He has a +2 Brick Break, does not kill me. It does not kill me. And that Licky Licky is going to be a real pain to deal with. And he goes for knockoff. That does suck a little bit, but I think I'm going to click Toxic. I think he's going to go out into the Quagsire again. Yeah, he's going to U-turn out probably into the Quagsire. I think Heal Bell only has 16 PP, so if it comes down to that, I think I'll be able to, like, stall him. I think. I'm pretty sure, at least, so. I definitely want to keep this thing around a little bit longer. What did he go for last time? I think last time he clicked Earthquake, if I'm not mistaken. Because he could easily click Scald here. At 44 HP, am I living anything from the Scyther? Am I living, for example, at 44%? I'm at 24. I don't live a Brick Break. I should live a knockoff. I live a U-turn. Do I live an X-Scissor? Let me check. X-Scissor. I do also live an X-Scissor, so it may be worth saving this dude. It may be worth saving this dude. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to get through the Licky Licky. If he goes for Earthquake, I mean, Lantern isn't really here to do anything else, to be honest. So I'm just going to go out into Lantern. Like, he didn't bring the Rapidash, so Lantern isn't really here doing much. It really isn't. Yeah, he goes for Earthquake. Fair enough. I could have gone into Haunter, but it was just way too risky and not worth it. 100% not worth it. I'm going to Protect, try to rack up a little bit more chip damage. I think he's probably going to stay in and try to kill me, knowing that I can't really do anything else. If he goes into Licky Licky, yeah, I really don't know what I'm going to do to kill that Licky Licky. Yeah, he is going to withdraw. It's a little bit annoying. So he goes out into Loop, which is the Licky Licky. If I clicked double Toxic, or if I clicked Volt Switch, that would have been great, but I didn't. So I'm going to Volt Switch out right now. I didn't really consider Heal Bell on Licky Licky an option, just because I think I have to go. Let me see what Licky Licky takes on the best. I think me going Garbodor is fine. And I just need to try to figure out if he has, like, knockoff, or if he doesn't have knockoff. That's, oh, he has Wish. Is he really Wish Protect knockoff Heal Bell? Because that's going to be annoying. I'm just going to click Gunk Shot again and just hope for the best. I also want to see if this is Spadef, if it's Fizdef. Alright, we do hit the Gunk Shot. That does a decent amount of damage, I'd say. No, he does have Body Slam. Okay, so he doesn't have... Okay, so he doesn't have Protect. That's good to know, I think. So I'm just going to go ahead and click Gunk Shot again. I should definitely have the thingy up. The like the calculator for the HP bar thing. I should definitely have it up. I think I need to spam Toxic. Let me see. I think Heal Bell has Heal Bell. I think Heal Bell only has 16 PP if I'm not mistaken. Heal Bell. Yeah, Heal Bell has 8 PP, so I need a... I think the play is going to be to... Oh, I got the poison, nice. Do you die to a Stomping Tantrum? Let's see. Yeah, it does. Alright, perfect. Right, he goes out into Kadabra. Trying to think if I want to sack off Lantern or if I just go hard Kadabra, because if he goes for Shadow Ball, that kind of puts me in a bad spot. I don't need Lantern for anything else. I can spam Toxic with other things, so I'm just gonna go Lantern. I don't want him to click Shadow Ball and kill the tank. Yeah, that's what I figured he'd potentially do. So we'll see if that's Life Orb. Don't think that's Life Orb. I definitely think that from 61%, a Life Orb on this thing would 100% kill me. He could potentially be Scarfed. I've definitely seen him bring Scarfed in the past. So, I think I want to pull a double. Because I don't see any point in him staying in here. I'm going to go into Drampa, because if he is locked into Shadow Ball, then nice, he is going to withdraw. Okay, he's going to go out into Loop, which is the Lickitung again, right? Yeah. Okay. Alright. I don't think Dragon Pulse is going to be doing all that much, but I'm going to go for it anyways. Just want to scout out a little bit of damage, you know? I do think that ends up being Scarfed Kadabra, though. I'm pretty sure. Licky. How much is this going to do? Okay, it really doesn't do that much. So he's gonna just click Wish. Okay. I mean, I think I'm just gonna try to stall out a little bit of, like, his PP, honestly. Like, I think I just want to at least put him, like, lower and lower each time. I lost my extra belt, which I think that I can do perfectly fine without the extra belt. Because, like, every time he's losing HP, I think, because 2 Dragon Pulses is doing more damage than Wish is recovering, I think. Because Wish is recovering, like, 25%, and Dragon Pulse is doing about, like, 30-ish. So he's eventually going to end up dying. Either that, or he's going to end up getting crit, right? Because he could definitely get crit, too. And if that happens, then... yeah. He goes for a Heal Bell. Okay. But, I mean, I don't think you can stay in and Wish again, because I think if you do that same round of plays, I think you're going to end up dying, and you don't have a switch into Dragon Pulse. So I'm just going to keep clicking the Dragon Pulse button. I think that's how I have to deal with the Licky, just constantly pressure it offensively. And if I do that, I think eventually I'll be able to break through. Because if he wants to switch into something now, then something's taking a huge chunk of damage. Something is going to take a huge chunk of damage. Squish. Yeah, like this thing is, you just don't take it. You just do not take 2 Dragon Pulses. Yeah, it's like, I just keep on clicking Dragon Pulse. That is the play. Alright, so we're going to take down the Quagsire, which is definitely an annoying part of his offensive or defensive core. That's good. If he goes Scyther, I think I'm going to sack off Garbodor. I think that makes sense, because I'll get the aftermath damage on it. So I'll go Garbodor. He's probably going to kill me, be it with like U-turn or knockoff, dual wing beat, brick break, whatever he has. And if he goes for SD though, that's actually going to be terrible. So don't go for SD. Just don't do it, bro. You got no reason to do it. Come on. Alright, he just clicks U-turn. I think this kills me. It does. Alright, perfect. Scyther's getting lower and lower gradually. It's definitely getting lower gradually, and we haven't even directly attacked it yet, so that's good. That's good. I think as soon as we can break through this thing, I think we'll be okay. And I think Drampa can do it. I think Drampa can do it. I think he used 2 heal bells up until this point, so I'm just gonna keep on clicking Dragon Pulse and just keep on putting on that offensive pressure. Just gonna keep on putting that offensive pressure on him, and I think eventually we'll be able to break through this thing. I think he's gonna die to this next Dragon Pulse. I think he dies to this next Dragon Pulse. Unless I get like even if he's fully Spadef, I do more than 25%. I do 28 minimum if he's full Spadef. So I think he dies to this. He could then pass the Wish into Scyther, which would be a very good play on his part. But at the same time, I don't think Scyther can kill me with 1 move from here. Right? Let me see. Oh, Scyther doesn't even get the Wish. I forgot that's how it worked. I'm just going to click Ice Beam. And Dual Wing Beat does not kill me. Yep. Dual Wing Beat does not kill me. Ice Beam should kill you 100% of the time. Yep. And then the last thing he has is Kadabra. But Metang should be able to deal with that, I think. Metang should be able to deal with it. He's not Life Orb, so I don't know if he's like Focus Sashed. But if he's not Life Orbed, then I think I'm going to try to preserve Differential, and I'm just going to go into Metang. Because a non-Life Orbed Kadabra really doesn't do much to a Metang. Really doesn't do anything at all. Yeah, this Psychic is about a bounce. Yeah, that did 10 points of damage, bro. That did 10 points of damage. So I'm just going to go ahead and click Bullet Punch. I probably should have clicked Earthquake, actually. I think he's Scarfed. Yeah, he's definitely Scarfed. He is 100% Scarfed. So that means that we'll be able to go ahead and pick up the kill and pick up the win. I think it's going to be a 5-0. Alright. Meta. Oh, that's a crit. Well, that's kind of unnecessary. Completely unnecessary. Yeah, that was a good game. I definitely thought that we were going to have trouble breaking through the Licky Licky when I saw I had Heal Bell, but fortunately enough, he didn't have Protect, which meant that we were able to eventually break through it. Alright guys, so with that being said, that's going to be that for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the battle against Hannonz. GG to him once again, and yeah, make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, you know, all that good stuff, and I'll see you all next week. Peace.